Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily HEARNS. Today is number 16 already. If you are new on the channel, welcome, and if you have been following us, thanks for still being here. We're starting the new episode with some exciting news for you. We're organizing a giveaway both on YouTube and Instagram. All you have to do to win our little branded goodies, so stickers and badges, is to leave a comment on this video and subscribe to our channel. Same on Instagram. We're gonna post something on Monday related to the giveaway. You just have to follow us on Instagram and leave a comment there. So yeah, little surprise for you. Today's topic is gonna be about a FPV race that we organized at the HOBBYMAN. There's going to be some airbrush topics again and some follow-up on our rocket plane with Rob and Adam. So let's get started. So you are my cameraman.
I am your cameraman today. Rob is away, so it's me today.
What's all this?
Today we actually received the new HEARNS HOBBIES t-shirts and hoodies. Nice. Very nicely well packaged by Jeff is based in Brisbane. He's done an awesome job packaging up the new t-shirts.
Where can we find them?
It's actually available online. So if you like it, it's on our website. HEARNS HOBBIES t-shirts.
Cool.
So we have jumpers and hoodies.
Awesome.
I've got the, what is it? It's a thing with lots of bits hanging off it. Okay, so we're going to talk about some airbrush accessories now. So I'll start off with this one here. So this is a large airbrush distributor hub. It can fit, well, we've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different airbrushes onto it. So it's very handy to have if you have different types of airbrushes. They usually have the 3 kinds. You've got your general purpose one, which is like a 0.3mm nozzle. You may have a fine one, like a 0.2 or 0.1, and then you could have another large area one. And you could have 3 of them all hooked up. So I'll just show you briefly with just one airbrush how it all works. So we use a Ninja compressor here. So I've already got this hose connected. So at the end, you plug it into here. So you've got outputs that sort of line up with each holder. And so you've also got a gauge here, so you can easily see. If you wanted to, you could hide this away on the floor or on a bench somewhere else. Then have this on your desktop. It's quite heavy, so it's very stable. Okay, so the other end, we need another hose here. Connect it onto just this one here. Then onto the end of the airbrush. Okay, so if we switch it on, and you'll see the pressure gauge is going up. Now each one's got an individual valve, so you can switch on and switch off. Because if you've got them all opened up, it won't really work so well. So this is off at the moment. I'll switch it on here. Okay, so you open the valve. There you go. It's ready to use. So of course you can have multiples hooked up and have them all in here. Have all these valves switched on, and then you can use any one of them as you feel. You've got these quick access holders here, and then you've also got these ones up here, which is a bit more robust, so that when you're filling it up with paint, you don't want to easily knock it over. So from here, just take this out. We've got the regular holder, still very, very stable, and these also bend to different angles if you like. Now you've got your room for 4 airbrushes. You've got this one here, which is more stable, so you can't really knock it. So you see the cups are on angle, so you might want that more upright, so you make it like so. And then from this one, we've got the cleaning pot. You probably saw us using the cleaning pot in a previous video. So I'll just show you briefly inside. The great thing about these is it allows you to clean the airbrush without too much vapor flying everywhere. As you spray through here, all liquids get diverted from this little flap here, and it goes straight into the bottom. And then, of course, there's going to be vapor as well, but it starts liquefying very quickly. It does have a filter on the top here as well, so any vapors tend to get trapped here, and then that's easily poured out and washed. And then after you finish with your session, you just pour it out, clean it up, and you're ready for next time round. Okay, from there we've got the quick release. Quick releases are pretty handy. What a quick release does is allows you to take off your airbrush from the end of the hose without having any leakage. So for example, if you had a tanked compressor, you don't want the tank to deplete, so this will seal up here. This end goes onto your hose end, like that, and this part goes onto airbrush end. So when you're ready to use, just press the 2 together, it clicks, and it's ready to go. When you want to release it, just squeeze it down, and it unlocks. So that's about it for the accessories I've got. And then again, you know, if I've missed anything, if you'd like to know anything more, just leave a message in the comments and we'll get to it and show you next time around. Thanks.
Great service and fast delivery. Keep up the good work. Just missing the Nathan bit. So congratulations, Nathan. You are this week's Employer of the Week. How do you feel? Got a speech?
I'm feeling pretty chuffed, but you know, I think I worked for this for the last few months, and you know, all that hard work has paid off. You know, it's always late nights, and this is just the icing on the cake. Thank you.
You got anyone special to thank?
Well, no, just me.
Okay. All right. I'll go back to work.
I was going to record it like you put it. What happened? Is that backwards? That's actually giant. Well, this one is more like Team White Sheep.
Team White Sheep?
Team White Sheep. Alright, let's get started.
Alright, so we need to wait for the gates to turn up in the post and to borrow micrometer gates.
Welcome guys to a new video for Us FPV by HEARNS Hobbies. Today we're at the HOBBYMAN.
We are.
And what's happening?
We are having our drone race. Our monthly. It's been a bit of a break, but we've got a monthly drone race around the stores. It's pretty good fun. So.
Yes, and this race is completely sponsored by Team Black Sheep. So thanks Team Black Sheep for sponsoring our new race. It's a special Tiny Whoop Team Black Sheep edition. Rob made like some cool trophies.
Yeah, I've recycled some of my trophies, so they look pretty slick.
Yes, and we have special guest Micromeat. We're gonna put the logo somewhere here.
This should go there. It's a good spot right there.
So we're gonna get ready. Full track with a Joker lap.
Yeah, so for the experienced pilots, because some of them are getting a bit too big-headed, we're going to actually have a part of the shop which is going to be crazy technically difficult, and at least one time they have to go through this. If they want, they can go twice, but they at least have to go once.
Alright, are you going to race?
Of course.
I'm going to record so you guys can see that. Catch you later.
Lap 1, 15.1 seconds. R2.
Who's got the lead at the moment, Typer?
Who's got the lead? It looks like it might be.
It's Noelle.
He's in front.
Lap 1, Noelle's in front. Lapping! Come on, Noelle!
Lap him! He's not gonna make it!
Hey!
She didn't make it!
Come on, Noelle! And the winner is...
Noelle!
I didn't do the Joker lap though. So. Oh wow!
Interview Jordan after his. How many times do you have to redo it?
I think it was about 3 times.
Only 3 times. Third time lucky again.
Yeah. Well, normally it takes about 14 times because I keep making.
So we're getting better.
Yeah, well.
Improving.
I'm not saying Austin. I'm not saying Ostrigen anymore. I'm saying Austin.
My name's Jordan. This is the HEARNS Daily Pick. Today we're talking about the Tamiya paint stand. So these 2 items allow you to hold your plastic parts and paint with the airbrush really smoothly and cleanly without having to move your hand around. So you can just spray like this. Yeah, like that. It's pretty cool.
Alright, day 2. Working on the rocket. What's new?
Just fitted the FPV camera to the canopy, so it's actually going to be a separate piece. So if we don't want FPV, we can just change canopy. Obviously, we need to get a spare one to do that. But it's pre-installed, screwed on. Adam's just screwing the VTX down. That's all it is. So basically, that's in the camera. You pretty much got half the FPV. All you need then is power to the camera, and then a pair of goggles to pick up the vision.
So it's my turn to be on the side of the camera. Rob is behind. We've been talking a lot of FPV here for this play. And we thought that actually not all of you guys might know what we mean by FPV. So FPV stands for first person view, and it's a term that we use for any aircraft that has a little camera mounted on it. So, and it emits a signal, a video signal that is transmitted via a video transmitter that you can see here with a little antenna here to your screen or goggles. So we have two types of receiver for FPV. You can either have little screen like that, or bigger ones, or what we called what we call goggles. So show you how it looks like when we actually plug in a little camera here. That's the example on our plane. So what we actually do is powering the VTX via this battery, and then the VTX powers the camera, and then both of them communicate with the signal, which is the little yellow wire here. And once the signal is emitted through this aerial here, we can actually see the image on our device. Basically, this is what you see, either if you have a screen or if you wear goggles. If you wear goggles, it's a little bit more immersive, but then, you know, like that's what you're able to see when you move your aircraft. Usually we like putting this type of FPV cameras on aircrafts because, you know, it feels like you're actually flying. On a drone, for example, it's very, very different than on a plane. On a plane you always see sort of the environment, you see the little nose of the plane. On a drone it's more like a flying camera, so you really feel like when you're wearing goggles you're flying yourself. And you can see the camera sits here in a drone. Then you have a VTX that stands usually in the middle, either on a stack or separate at the back, and then the little aerial again that transmit the signal. So if you have any question about FPV, feel free to ask, because you can basically FPV anything. If you want to FPV your rock crawler or your racing car, we did that in the past. Yeah, I'll put some link in the description so you can have a look. But it's super interesting. So yeah, if you have any question, feel free to ask us. We'll be happy to answer. It's time for the conclusion almost.
Yes, yes.
So vlog 16 finished.
16.
And before we finish, I wanted a last update on your Model Expo project.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I've been working some very late hours. It's probably 95% finished. I'll get it all done tonight. And then we'll be there before midday to enter. Mm-hmm. And then the event goes on for the whole weekend, including the Monday.
Yes, so this is going to be our next vlog actually.
Yes.
But yeah, how did you find your project? Was it a bit challenging? It's
been pretty challenging because I've tried to incorporate a lot of things that maybe I shouldn't have. So, but it's all looking good. It's getting together. So I've got all the elements there, mm-hmm. and you probably see bits and pieces of, you know, what I've done so far. I put lights and all that sort of stuff in it, so it's looking good.
Good.
Yeah, so please have a look at it when you're there at the event, and vote for me.
Yes, and vote for him. All right, well then we'll see you there.
Yes.
We'll see you guys in the next vlog.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.